Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This video is going to be another get ready with me. I'm starting the day actually. Kids are already in school and I have a few errands to run and I would like to look a little bit prettier than I am right now. So I'm going to put on some makeup. I already did my hair. I felt like being a little bit extra cute today and I actually had some free time to curl my hair, which almost never happens. So when I go out today, I feel good about myself and look up to par. But before I continue with this video, I would like to introduce you the partner for this video. It's actually the brand called Luisa Jewelry. I'm wearing a few pieces right now. I discovered this brand quite a bit of time ago and I've been loving a lot of their pieces. I love that some of their pieces are very classic looking and others are very edgy. They are ethically sourced and they're 100% carbon and water neutral. So in the production of their beautiful jewelry, they don't actually have a big negative impact. And I love working with the brands that not only produce something very beautiful and high quality, but also take care of the environment and worry about how things are made. Ana Luisa Jewelry has very high standards when it comes to the quality of their jewelry pieces, and they don't sacrifice the quality for the price. Although many of their pieces are very affordable, but they actually use very high quality materials like sterling silver and things like that. Currently there's a promotion on their website. If you buy one piece of jewelry, you get this 40% off the second one. It's their Valentine's Day promotion. So if you're interested to check out this brand, I'll post the link down below, so please check them out. And I would like to show you a little bit of up close of the pieces that I actually picked. I have 3 of the pieces right now on me. They're made of the sterling silver and they're gold plated, so I just want to show you how they look. So first of all, I actually picked 2 of these necklaces. One says Mama and the second one has just this little key. And I love that you can actually layer them. You can make them tighter on your neck or longer. And then I also selected this piece right here. This is the earring that actually it's like a double earring, if you can call it that. I love that it's so thin and tiny, and together with being edgy, it actually looks very elegant in my opinion. Let me guys know what you think. And now back to the video. So first things first, I'm going to use the foundation by Maybelline. It's the matte poreless foundation. Just all over my face. I'm going to apply it with just this flat top brush. I actually prefer using the beauty blender, but I'm too lazy to get up and get it wet, so going to use the flat top brush. So there are a few things that I would like to talk to you today about. I'm actually very curious to ask your opinion because, as you know, I'm from Russia, so I was not born and raised in America. So even after 10 years of living in the United States, few things are still very foreign to me, especially when it comes to like kids education and the public education and things like that. For example, my kids started the kindergarten this year and I'm still getting very trying to get familiar with how things work, because in Russia school starts at the 7 years of age. In America, I guess the kindergarten starts at 5. I thought it will be no homework and things like that from what I heard, but actually this year was like an eye-opening experience for me, because I now know that you're supposed to teach your child like count and read a little bit, or like know the letters prior to school. My kids know the letters and numbers from different songs, from like Cocomelon and things like that, and also from the daycare that they used to go to a few years ago. But I did not expect that they will actually have like full-blown like math classes and the reading classes. They actually do like takeaways now for their math, and I'm just like so confused, like why is it so early in America? Like, give them some childhood time. But I guess that's normal here. So another thing is that I was planning to sign kids up for sports, but my problem is that Caro is a little person and he has the same type of dwarfism that I have. I have pseudoachondroplasia, which is a little bit more rare than most common type of dwarfism, which is achondroplasia. With pseudoachondroplasia, besides the some visual characteristics, which is like short stature and shorter arms and legs, we also have some issues with our hips and with some other joints. So my Cairo, having the same type of dwarfism, is not able to like run or walk long distance. He gets very tired. His legs actually pretty bowed right now, and why it happens is because with this type of dwarfism we have underdeveloped hips joints. So with growing body, it puts so much pressure on the hips that legs bowed. Why in all this? Because when I was a child and my legs were bowing, they were doing x-rays on my knees trying to find out why they're bowing, but the reason was not in my knees, the reason was actually in my hips. That's what they did under all this pressure of the basically body weight. So with all that being said, I don't know how to sign kids up for sports, because Cairo gets so excited. He also wants to participate in sports that Xavier would like to participate, like soccer or basketball or baseball. And you know, all the sports cost money. Like you have to sign them up. I believe it's not that much. It's like 150 in this area where we live, and it's for like 8 weeks, I believe, the season or something like that. Anyway, Carter wants to participate on all this, and I can pay for this. At the same time, I know that he will participate and he will be getting tired. And he will get bored of this because he will be basically on the bench the whole time. And I remember when I was a child, I also wanted to do things that my sister was doing. I have a younger sister, but I was not allowed to do certain things. Like my mom, my parents got like a roller blades for our birthdays, actually for my sister's birthday, and they did not get me one for my birthday because they were worried that I might just fall and, you know, break something and things like that. But I remember that when you're a child, you don't really think about things like that. All you think about is why you cannot participate in something that you think you can and you want to participate in. So I know that Kara will want to do some activities that Xavier does. I feel like he will try, and he probably will figure out that he can't. But how can I let him try these things without like paying for the whole season? Because what I saw on their website is like you sign kids up and then you pay, and if something doesn't work, you cannot get a refund. You can only get like it credited on your account, something like that. I'm not even sure. That's what I'm thinking. It's like, how can I make them participate in some sports that they both can if I know that Kara cannot participate in most sports? So what I've been thinking, I found the acting classes. This is like a drama class that I signed them both up for. That's what we're gonna try to do, because Cairo is very like emotional and he likes, you know, improvising and thinking, you know, be very like expressive with his emotions, if you can say that. So what I was thinking to do is sign Xavier up for like baseball or something, and then sign Caro for acting class. But the baseball that's in our area, I was actually able to put Xavier on the wait list. There is no open spaces right now. So I don't want Xavier to stay home, so I signed him up also for acting class. So they both will be doing that. But then I kind of wanted them both have some kind of activity that they're both like good at. But so far it seems like Xavier might be doing more activities than Cairo, which is also not very good. So what do you guys recommend? As far as Cairo, he can do like swimming or bicycling and thing, you know, like low impact sports. I cannot find any swimming in our areas. Only like swim team where they do the tryouts, and I guess if you're good enough, they accept you to the team. But I feel like he is a little bit not mature enough for things like that. It still has to be entertainment. It cannot be just, you know, straight up like task, do this or do that kind of a deal for him. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyebrows really quick. I'm using this Morphe pencil. It's like an alternative to Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a little bit not as soft as Anastasia, so I don't know which one I prefer, but this is what I got. My mom was actually bathing the baby in another bathroom, so I can hear her crying. I don't know. I don't know if she's liking it so far or not. So now I'm gonna do very quick makeup on my eyes. I'm just going to use my eyeshadow palette, the Glamistry Beauty one, and apply it in the crease, some light brown shades. I'm going to deepen the outer corners, and that'll be it, pretty much. Well, no, actually I'm going to line my bottom lash line as well. So the second thing, guys, I would like to talk to you about is actually about my eyeshadow palette. So as you know, a couple of years ago I started this journey. I started my business with eyeshadow palettes, and I feel like I did it in the worst possible time ever, because we were filming Little Women LA. Of course, I thought I will get a little bit of advertisement of or some sort of a, exposure from the show, but actually the producers were rushing me to get it done sooner, just because we were finishing up the season, and then they wanted me to have something in hand to show. I had only like samples at that time, so we filmed how we did the photo shoot and things like that. But at the same time, when I got my palettes in hand and they were able and I was able to start selling them, the season of the show already ended, and it was quite a while before we start filming again. So when we start filming the next season, we only filmed like one episode, and then the pandemic started. So everything was kind of put on shelf for a very long time, and after the pandemic, 2 years later, we actually found out that we're probably not gonna do another season, because it's been so long, and just so much happened that it's kind of hard to follow the lives of the girls. So I wanted to ask you, if any of you ever started your business, how long before you actually give up on this? Because I feel like I'm getting very close to giving up on this business, because I feel like now with the kids, with such a small condo, I don't really have much space to keep storing these palettes. I did not get like a huge amount of palettes, but at the same time I have quite a few boxes of those palettes, and I've been selling them through my website, through glamistrybeauty.com. But actually last month I decided that I might just, you know, finish this all together. So I kind of shut down the website. Now I'm thinking what to do with the palettes. I might give them to charity, to some like women's services and things like that. I still have a little bit of a hope of partnering up with some maybe subscription boxes and things like that, because I know subscription boxes sometimes they buy makeup for like much cheaper, basically, just so they can promote your brand to the customer, and basically the customer will become aware of your brand and things like that. I reached out to a few of companies like this, and the ones that I heard back from, they said that the amount that I have is just not enough for them. I paid quite a bit of money for these palettes. I can stand by the quality of these palettes. I know that they're made in the USA. I know that they're very high quality eyeshadows. So I don't know. I feel like I want them to have a good future, even though it didn't really work out for my own business as far as these palettes go. But I still want them to have, like, to bring someone some happiness. So what do you think? Do you have some kind of charities that you would recommend, or do you suggest just having like a big sale of these palettes just to sell them out? I don't know, because I'm sure any kind of money would be great help for me or for my family if I have like a big sale. At the same time, I don't know if the big sale would be a success. Like if I lower the prices just to the basically what I paid for them when they were created, just to cover some kind of costs. at the same time, I don't think that I would be able to sell them all anyway. So let me guys know if you ever started the business and if you feel like your business is not going very well, how long before you actually give up? And would you risk again and start another business, or you would just, it's not my kind of journey and you would do something totally different? I feel like it was very bad timing start this makeup business for me, because when the pandemic started, everything changed so dramatically. And at the same time, right now, when things are slowly getting back to normal, I think my life changed so much, so that now I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I personally don't wear makeup every day either. So it's like, how can I sell that if I don't have time, or cannot even show with my own example that I'm wearing it on a daily basis, things like that. And also, I used to live in a big house and I had my own like room as my office, so I was able to set up like a little white background for photo shoots, and I had time to edit the pictures so I can work and post on Instagram for my brand and things like that. Now with such a small condo, I pile things up on top of each other. You can see my TV right there, because it was the only wall that can actually fit TV in here. So it's like things change so much that I don't even think that I'm suited for this kind of journey right now. So let me guys know what you think. So I'm gonna wrap up my makeup. I'm gonna use this Morphe Love Bite lip liner to line my lips, and I'm gonna use Makeup Forever lipstick in shade N1. It's the Rouge Artist Natural Lipstick. And that will probably be it for my makeup for today. And that is pretty much it for today for my makeup. Thank you so much guys for basically hanging out with me and staying tuned throughout this whole video. I really appreciate every one of you. Please give me your comments down below. I'm very curious to read your opinion. I actually read probably most of the comments that you guys leave below the video. Please check out Luisa jewelry. I'll post the link down below. And until the next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye.